and welcome back to Opal&Mint. I am Ashley and welcome back to our Flower Everyday series. Let's just go ahead and get on into this one. We're on day 26 and we're using the flower color guide as a reference. Today we're on page 96 and we're painting a tulip. This one is going to be so quick, simple, beautiful, and so fun to paint. I've been debating on which brush I want to use. There's a couple of different brush shapes that I like to use for tulips. One is kind of a mop brush, and the other one is a cat's tongue or a pointed oval wash. They're called different things, but either one of these work beautifully for a tulip. One that I love to use when I'm painting like a large tulip is this beautiful Tintoretto mop brush, this beautiful fluffy thing. Very fun for tulips, but it's too big for this specific size. So which one should we use? Let me see what this Tintoretto or this Meeden one looks like. That's pretty. One thing you can do, sorry, I'm just getting right on into this, is if you want to try out the shape before you go in with paint, you can just paint with water. So also these tulips in the reference are really, really closed tulips. So I'm used to painting a little bit more open, but that's okay. Let's see here. All right, so I'm just going to tap the water off the page. So just a little trick there for you if you want to test out a shape before you get going. Actually, with this specific tulip, I'm not going to use either one of those because this has a nice rounded tip. I'm going to try a filbert today. I haven't used a filbert to paint a tulip. So let me see what it would look like. Okay, I think we're gonna go with the filbert. I hope that made sense. Okay, so I'm using a different paint every single day, and today I'm going to use bolder colors. Now these are pigments made from plants. So this company uses plants to make their pigments, and it's always very surprising to see what the color actually came from. This one came from a dahlia. This one came from a lime. This one came from avocado. This one's black raspberry something, black raspberry. But I thought this color looked really pretty, and we could use this. So this says pimento. So we're going to start with this one, and since this tulip has some of this like oranginess into it too, we're going to use the orange as well. So this one's going to be super quick. Stay there. So I'm taking this color, and again, with our filbert brush, we're just going to very lightly put this in here. Let's start, I actually do want to start with one kind of facing this way. So I'm going on the skinny side of the brush first. And we're just going to press down and then come on the other side, press down. And I'm going to kind of round out the bottom here. A little bit wider. You can refine your shape. You don't have to get it in one little go. I think I hit the camera. I sure did. I think I want to make it just a little bit longer. There we go. And then I'm going to take some of that orangey color and I'm just going to put like a stroke of this down the center of that. Okay? And then I want to go ahead and take my green because I want to tap this in there while it's still wet. So we're going to put our stem, and I just want to touch into that tulip so we have a nice little blend between the green and the flower. There's tulip number one. Very, very easy. Okay, let's do another one. Let's see here. I don't like copying them exactly, so I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. I feel like my green, I want to add some of this color to it. So I feel like the green is too yellow. So I'm just gonna tap this green in this stem. And I think I actually want to go ahead and put a leaf in before I continue. But let's go ahead and I want this one to come up this side and then go this way. Just like so. Tap in a little bit of color. I'm going to tap in some of the lighter green too, just so we have some color variation. I just like having the colors. Okay, I think I'm going to put another one up here. So I'm taking kind of not full on side and not full on flat. We're kind of going somewhere in between here. And I'm just going to do that right there. Taking my orange color in the middle, like so. Cute. All right, I'm taking my green. We're gonna tap right at the base of that, let that color blend, and pull that stem right through. Oh my gosh, I love this. Okay, this one's making me happy. All right, we're gonna do one more, and this one's gonna be a drooping one. I want this one to be falling down this way. So, and I want it to be a little bit smaller as well. So this one is gonna be drooping down. So we're gonna go like this. Wash my brush off, and then like that. It's kind of give a little loop, and then a little bit of orange right there. Tap the bottom. This one's gonna come up and ooh, having a hard time curving there. Swoop down. Okay, I feel like the shape of that one's a little bit off. Let me get my pink and see if I can fix that. Okay, that helped. Maybe just adding that darker on that side. Okay, I love it. I love it. I think it needs one leaf, but I don't know. I feel like it needs to like maybe droop down. Let's see what we can do. I'm gonna start with the light green, a little bit more water. I'm gonna go up and then droop down. Now this is not the final shape of the leaf, but we're gonna make it widen here and then get skinnier because it's gonna flop over, and then thicker. No, I hate it. Oh gosh, no. Okay, let's see if this paint will lift. Almost at it. Not quite. That's okay, we'll fix it. Just gonna scrub it out. There are no mistakes, just happy accidents, right? Use the Bob Ross philosophy in painting. Okay. I like that better. I like that much better. Okay, so let me take the darker green now. I'm gonna tap some of this in. Coming up like so. Pretty. All right, there are tulips. Let me do a little bit of splatter. This was fun. This is such a beautiful pink. Man, I like this color. I haven't used these paints in a while. I can't remember if I got these on Etsy or if I got them from Boulder Colors website. I'll link it if I can find it anyways. But there you go. There are some very simple, beautiful, soft, pinky peachy tulips, and I'm so happy with this. Oh, day 26. Okay, we have, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Oh my gosh, we have 5 days left. So I haven't talked about this, but I'm going to go 30 days through flowers, and then on day 31, we're going to do a bouquet. So we're not just going to do one flower. We're going to try to make an arrangement of flowers. So make sure you stick around all the way to the end. Hold on. I'm taking my dotting tool. This one's still wet, and I felt like it just needed something. So I'm just going to put in a couple of lines. Is this one still wet? I don't think so. Anyway, okay. But I am going to be looking soon to figure out what kind of bouquet we want to put together for day 31, but so excited. All right, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already and you want to see those future videos, hit that subscribe button down below and we'll see you again tomorrow. Bye. Beautiful. Okay, I'm very sorry. I had to come back on here for just a second. For those of you who, For those of you who stay to the end and see the bloopers, thank you. And this is a little treat for you since y'all watch all the way through. It makes such a difference. I wanted to show you, this is another Bolder Colors palette. These are like a few little colors that I have, but I do remember this. So I had contacted them and asked them, I saw these rings on an Instagram post. And I had asked them, and she said that they were in an advent calendar. They're no longer available. But she was so sweet and gave me some leftover ones that they had. And so I wanted to show you this. They are paint in rings. How stinking cute is this? So I was going to see if I could figure out how I can use this. This is like a black color. Or gray. It's very, very deep color. But I'm trying to think if I can just use it a little bit in this. Just to show you, like, I know it may seem very impractical, but it's just so fun. And I actually used these while painting in my car when I got them. And they're just so cute. So I thought I would, just add a little bit of depth to my leaves with this deeper color. Yeah, it's like a nice gray. But anyways, if you stay to the end, you get to see that. So kind of cute. I love it. So just had to share that. All right, bye.